So just out in Bolton doing some scouting for venues. Just been to the Balmoral. Seems like a nice guy.
Got a function?
What was that?
They've got a function?
Function room.
Who's asked?
And they're going to get in touch with us, some guy called...
Good job, I
I couldn't remember his name, I'm not gonna lie.
We've got to wait for a guy called to reply to us, or one of us. Yeah, I'm reckoning, depending on the time, it might be hard for street magic if you just go and get footage, get venues, or at least get the word out.
I think...
Don't walk into that post.
Nah, well, I've seen it. Nah, I think that's the main goal that we should have, though, innit? Like,
yeah, the main goals we need places to play. Yeah. We know all the tricks, and a lot of the tricks we're doing for the show isn't street magic.
No, you can't.
It's need a table and stuff for me anyway. You can probably do your set stood up.
Stood up, I just got the blindfolded. One arm.
Hey, don't know one arm in card trick.
I mean, a lot of
crossover, let's try not to die.
a lot of the things...
No, we don't need crossover.
It's a good job you're not in it now, isn't it? I mean, a lot of mentalism, no, you don't really need anybody.
So what's with this way?
I don't want to walk out with my hand up.
You don't want to look like you're filming.
I'm a vlogger now.
You're proper awkward.
Yeah, I ain't no vlogger. You walk around like this.
There you go, perfect.
Walk around looking like I'm trying to catch wind or something.
No one's good.
He's it. The dragonfly. I don't think I can. Oh, we did have there was a DJ booth in there, wasn't there? Get DJ Paul on the decks, on the ones and twos.
Acknowledge everyone when they come in.
Like
Welcome. But yeah, I reckon that you're right with the. There's more important stuff to worry about at the moment than getting magic footage.
Yeah, like we got the sets pretty much 100%, but it's not about having the sets 100% if we don't have anywhere to put the show in.
I think someone might have had a big mouth on episode 1, talking about performing to other people than us. But half the time, we could just do it there and then, bam bam. So I think if the opportunity arises where we can do that, it might be alright. But for now, just 2 of us. And a Greg van going past.
That makes it much fun to cook.
It's a little bit too much to plan. Yeah.
And I don't think either of us really like performed like that anymore, do we?
Well, my tricky time is for quick bam bam bam. We need a bit more attention to it. So we're literally just doing street magic. Just for doing street magic. And we did that last year. And we didn't really do well on it because it's like we hit the same stumbling block.
Yeah.
And with the trick that I made up, the one on the card trick, I need a table, so I'd have to have it in one person's hands while showing it to the other person, which is quite rude.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2. Remember to pop over to the Cooler Corner Instagram to keep up to date with what we're doing show-wise and just everything in general.
At Cooler Corner Podcast Instagram, give it a follow. We don't actually post videos of us performing on there, which we was to talk about. But it's a way to stay updated on behind the scenes stuff as well as stuff that'll happen right at the end of the podcast.
Too true. Should we recap episode 1?
What happened in episode 1?
We spoke about all things mentalism.
All things mentalism, only right. This one we speak about not all things magic, just issues we have with some areas of magic.
Which is card magic.
Areas of card magic.
Yeah.
Not all card magic.
You just said that though.
Yeah, so my big one, and I know I'm going to be poked at in the comments for this, would be signing card tricks. Now, hold your fingers away from your keyboards at the moment because there is tricks that would actually help a signed card. as we mentioned, anniversary waltz.
Beautiful trick.
Awesome trick. And it makes sense to sign the cards because you're essentially showing 2 signed cards, then they melt together to an impossible souvenir. However, we was also mentioning ambitious card. You tell me about ambitious card, James.
So obviously an ambitious card, I know why people get it signed is to avoid the idea of duplicate cards within the deck.
Yeah.
But then you raised the point of if you just give them a free choice of card and use that card out, because then, like, unless you get extremely lucky, like you said, you're not going to have a duplicate of that card in your deck. You've not got 104 cards in your deck.
52 way out.
Yeah.
You do actually. It's called your deck of cards. So what I was saying on that respect, so normally it's normal shuffle a deck. You either say take one out which has got a lot of white on it so we can see your signature. So why are they actually putting the signature on there? Does that actually mean anything to them? Does it give them an emotional hook to the card? Shouldn't they put like a word on there that, you know, makes them think of a nice time in their life, or I wouldn't say like the kid's name or the partner's name, but something that means something to them, so they can kind of go like, oh, when I see that card again, I'm going to remember that name again. I'm going to remember that memory again. And I'm like, oh, not just, oh yeah, it says Steve on it. That's my name.
Yeah.
Right? So you got an ambitious card with that, but then also if you were supposed to give someone a free choice to say, you know what, Queen of Spades, Ace of Spades, Queen of Hearts, Ace of Spades, everybody says them. Just name a card, maybe your favourite card or one that you just want to make up out of the air. And it says, name it. It's like, right, okay, make sure I got it. Yeah, there's one in it. It's not a complete deck. Bam, 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 shuffle it. You got it under control on top. That feels so much more fair to me personally than, oh yeah, take a card, now put your name on it. You got dead time there of them signing the card. Then you got to put it back and, oh yeah, to put it back any way you want, yeah, boom, pass or shuffle, double undercut or whatever. It's like the structure of the routine's wrong for me. Do you know what I mean? I prefer to go, just name any random card.
9 of Spades.
Perfect. I don't even know if this is a thing. I've got a few cards. Oh yeah, 9 of Spades there, right? You give them a mix, so I don't know what it is. Now it's already on top, waiting for the first phase of a double lift to go. So 9 of Spades isn't on the top. Boom. You're straight into it. And I think it's a little bit more powerful not having it signed.
Yeah, and you mentioned dead time, but the only way I can think of is to overcome that dead time is to explain why they're signing the card.
Yeah.
So they're signing this card now, so every time they see that card, they're going to know it's the one card that they've chosen.
But yeah, I agree. Would that not then hit it harder to say, write something personal like that from a memory? You say you could have a memory of you going to the park and there was a clown that, you know, fell over and you was like, haha, and it's a good memory. If you wrote clown on a card, that instantly, only you basically, without sharing it with a crowd, only you know what clown means on a card. And you go, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say then, I mean, that's a lot more dead time created to write in a full-on memory.
No, just one word
to summarise the memory.
Oh yeah, no, it's not War and Peace, you know, you don't have to have a trilogy deck. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say they're going to have a J.K. Rowling novel on the card.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Have you got another Ace of Spades there? I need some bit more room.
Lord of the cards. Another thing, I don't know if it's something I've kind of picked up on, would be magician guilt when controlling a card.
I'd say magician guilt just in general as well, though.
Because I know we've mentioned it on like phone calls or whatever, but say for instance, a really bad example there, because you got a deck of cards there, you got down there. So say for instance, right, that's what I was thinking, I forgot last night before. So you're thinking of the 8 of clubs, yeah? Now, I've, unbeknownst to you, controlled that to the top, and I say, look, I'll even give it a shuffle, and you go, wow, that deck's getting shuffled. But one thing you don't do is see the 8 go around and get shuffled into it, because we know it's nice and safe there, because that's where we need it.
It's showing off a little bit for the camera there, yeah.
It's just a slip shuffle, isn't it? Page 2 of, I don't know, Royal Road, right? So we've got a slip shuffle, keeping it in, right? However, this is what I'm suggesting. If we was to say put 2 cards on top of that, and then we're going to shuffle it. No, that's a bad example. 2 cards on top, so the 8's third, right? You say, look, you're going to do this. No, it's from the face, sorry.
As you can tell,
Yeah.
we're not a tutorial channel.
We literally, I literally had to suss that out. So your card's been controlled third from the bottom, right? And you say, look, I'm even going to shuffle it, and you can look at them, shuffle the first 2, and as you look down, you're going to glimpse their card and shuffle off. And you say, look, even you can shuffle it, right? So let's try and do this, right? So touch a card.
We'll go for this one here.
That one. I'm going to show the camera. I'm going to show you. Yeah? Gonna give it a mix, doing whatever we're doing. Give it a cut. Now, as I go through the cards like this, you can give them a shuffle. You can even give them a shuffle. Doesn't even matter. Obviously, the camera's not seeing that, but you've seen that your card get mixed in 7 of spades. Yeah. This is
I'm
something.
still shuffling the cards.
I know. Yeah. What's the point? I already know it. This is something that I made, not made up, but it kind of just occurred to me, going, well, wouldn't that look fairer if they actually seen the card get mixed in? So it's controlling the card to a position you need it to then run to, then glimpse, or you can book break glimpse as you start shuffling it. There's loads of ways you can do it.
If I'm not remembering incorrectly as well, I think it did fry me. You did it in I think you might have done it in a riffle shuffle as well, though, when I seen the card go in.
Yeah, there's ways in the riffle shuffle as well. Yeah, so that's what I would assume, or that's what I would put to our audience of 4. No, this is what I would put to you. Think about that. When you're trying to control a card, why are you controlling it? And is there a way to make it look fairer? Say, for instance, then, I didn't even do that by accident. So, you got 5 of hearts. You can make it look like you shuffle cards above it. I think that's just gone to the top now. That's a bad example. But yeah, like, why are you trying to control the card? Not just going, right, now put your card back in. Really bad pass, you know what I mean? Or we know someone who might do this. It's having the right sleight for the job.
Because I know I did get a bit of guilt.
Just to throw in as well, I wasn't finished, so stop putting in. You put in a lot though.
Yeah. I thought you were finished, you tailed off.
I just went on a little rant. It was just a fact of, to make your card magic more fooling, you can only make it more fooling by making it look more fair.
I was gonna say, I did get a bit of guilt when I was first performing card magic as well, because when you're about to do a sleight and you're like, oh, like they might catch this, so it's not really guilt, it's
like nerves as well.
Yeah, but then obviously it's like when you get away with it as well, it's like that relief. But then obviously a lot of people may not get over that little stumbling block of, hang on, I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Yeah. Do you know the only way to get over that
is by doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Ben Hill mentioned that about palming, and not saying because of that I started palming more, but the amount of times I've palmed, and you it feels like, do you know when you go in a shop and you see on the camera and there's like that red box around your head because it's scanning your face or something. Yeah. As soon as you palm, it's like red around your hand. It's like everyone can see this. It's like, don't look at my hand.
And you're stood there like that.
You're stood there like with one hand going, hi. What's this other hand doing? It's just chilling there. It's just chilling. Grab my strong hand. Don't grab my palming hand. Oh, that's good. That's funny. But yeah, I reckon half the time as well, it is to what we were saying about eliminating dupes, the guilt of, like, you know, I know where your card is, but you don't. And yeah, that's about it on that one. You got any more to add on it?
No, on that one, no. So how did the this month's trick go?
It was very well. How was yours?
I think it went well. I think I put more pressure on myself because I was overthinking what I was actually going to do.
Yeah.
Should we remind everyone of the cards?
Yeah, so let's make sure we can see. So for anyone who didn't see episode 1, we have a creativity deck that we made up, just a blank deck. We've put like a few restrictions in there, we've got themes, you've got like mentalism-esque stuff. I've got magic card magic stuff. So today, this month's trick for me was a restriction of had to be one-handed. That was a bigger to start off with. Right? One-handed card trick. Which one was yours?
I got no restrictions on mine.
No restrictions, which means you could do anything. That was it. So
But I had to do something.
You had to do something, yeah.
I just couldn't do.
But you didn't have to do anything at the same time. My theme was revolved around money.
Mine was good old social media.
And something we had to add in, mine was one sheet of paper. Didn't mention the size.
No. And mine was a battery.
A battery. Social media trick involving a battery, and it's a one-handed trick revolved around money involving a piece of paper. And this month we've actually got live performances.
We did. I've just realised something about my performance.
Are you gonna say like it's absolutely awesome?
No, I'm gonna hold my hands up and own up to something.
Hold the front page. What's happening?
I didn't have a battery.
No, but want the idea in the presentation of the social battery connection.
Well, yeah, you could say so. So.
I tried to get you out of that. You're just like, yeah, if you want, yeah.
No.
You didn't actually have a battery.
No, I will own up.
So basically, Paul got 100 points and James got
55
points.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually didn't realise, but yeah, I will hold my hands up.
I'm gonna hold my hands up. I didn't even remember it. Like I was like, oh, that's a good trick, and I thought, did you use a battery?
Yeah, I mean,
because no, the presentation was about social battery, wasn't it? Like of draining your battery.
No, I was talking about the connections rather than.
Oh yeah, well, I'll let you off on that one then, because me and Chris was over FaceTime, so we couldn't really touch either side of a battery.
Yeah, that's very important. That was the idea of having the battery and touching the end. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the positive and the negative.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I remember.
I forgot about that bit.
So shall we have a look at performances?
Yes, we can.
Very interesting. We've got performances.
Let's do this.
Let's go for... We might as well go for mine first, because mine was better. No, I've got a few. I'll see, maybe post one or two, just so you can see the... It's not force. And my trick is called I.O.U.
And just before the camera started rolling, to save time, shuffle the deck of cards, yeah? And I'm going to mention the parameters today. If this doesn't go right, you get a £100. It's totally legit. £100 voucher from the Bank of Poland. I'm going to keep that there for you. Yeah? So now, everything's going to be done with one hand, right? So as we do this, just say stop. I need you to see it, I need the camera to see it, right? Have you got it? Yep. The camera can see it, the camera can see it? Yeah. Right, perfect. I'm going to leave that in there, and you mix that up somewhere in there, yeah? Don't let me see any of the faces off, because I don't want to think I'm eliminating the cards or whatever. And whenever you want to whack them in the middle, and give the whole deck a cut and complete it, you do it a few times just so we're totally different and happy with that. You happy with that? Now I've got to find your card, and if I don't find your card, you get the £100. Total legal tender. I hope so. Pick up the card, What was your card? You get £100. That went wrong. Doesn't change the way it goes wrong. Unless. See, this actually wasn't a £100. It actually says it's an I.O.U. It's an I.O.U from a bank of gold. And if you could read out what's on the back of that, nice and clear for the camera. Good for £1 cards, 10 cards, Wait. Just so we can all keep up to it. Absolutely powerful. Good. Oh, wait. Good for £1 card, 10 cards under the 8 of spades, and we got 10 under I.O.U. So that would be 10 cards under this one, right? So count 10 cards from here. Face up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your card is what? 6 of one-handed card trick. And you know that is legitimate. I shuffled it. You shuffled it. If this goes wrong, you're gonna win some money. You get £100, totally legit. Bank of Bolton banknote. It's gonna stay there. And this whole trick's gonna be done with one hand. Yeah? Tell me when to start. Right. I need you to see this, but I don't need to see it, right? You got it? You got it?
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you see it, right?
Yeah.
And then mix that in that half, but don't show me any of the cards.
Can't do this magic shuffle stuff.
Not a magic shuffle.
Yeah, but you magic people do magic shuffles, I can't do it.
Alright, well, just put it in there so it's there, right? And then give the whole pack a cut and complete it. Complete it, yeah? Do you want to do it again? Complete it. Do you want one more? So I've got to try and find your card. Think of your card, yeah? Think if it's a number or a picture, yeah? You think if it's a number card or a picture card? Right, I think that's it. I think that's your card.
That one.
That one, go for it. What's your card?
7 of spades.
The set. Oh, close. You get the money.
I get the money now.
You get the money. But if you look, it's no longer £100.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
It's changed into an I.O.U. And if you read the back, what does it say?
Good for £1 card, 10 cards under. 10 you.
I.O.U.
Alright. So I've got to go down the pack.
1 second. So it says, good for £1 card, 10 cards under, the 8 of spades. So if you do this, so 10 cards from now, do it face up so it's fair. 1, 2, 3. Here's the 10th card.
Thought I had you with that. Thought I had you with that when you're like, that card. No. That card.
So what did you reckon of my input for this month?
I really liked it. I'm not gonna lie, it fried me.
It did. The performance you would have just seen, we was in Bolton, and I made this little. You've probably just seen it. I'll get a shot of it later, or I might even get a shot of it right now. Add it in. It's basically a little piece of card that never said how big it is, but when you do this, it looks like it's £100 note. Obviously, it's fake, but then when you move your finger, it's an I.O.U. and it's a nice little
Little gag.
Yeah, a little gag. But then on the back of it, it says it's good for £1 card, 10 cards under, and it's pointing to the 10 and the U, so I-O, the 10, U, the 8 of spades. And obviously, in the trick, they cut to the 8 of spades or the shuffle the 8 of spades, And yeah, that was a really cool idea. Should we look at yours?
Let's go for it.
So this is my trick to the Create Trick Challenge based on social media. We have Chris and we have Paul, obviously. So what do you feel like the upsides and downsides are of social media?
I'd say the upside like keeping in contact with family, but then the downside like people like getting information and stuff like that.
Well, they are 2 good points actually. That's one point that I made as well about keeping in touch with family, because obviously you could have family that live abroad. Yeah. Obviously you don't have the means to travel there all the time. But one thing that I do feel is a bad thing, like a negative about social media, is also the fact of people lose the ability to make in-person community, like contact, and that obviously takes a knock-on effect when children just or young people typing on social media rather than going out and actually meeting people like me and Paul probably did back in the day. So what we're going to try now is to create a positive connection through social media. So you can both shuffle your cards. And when you finish, Paul, could you show your cards just one at a time so Chris can see?
Happy the mixed.
Yep, perfect. You can see.
I'm happy.
And you happy they're all? Yeah. All going through the mixture. Yeah. So in a moment, what we're going to do is we're going to go through. You're going to think of a number now between 1 and 52, the pair of you, and just deal that number 1 at a time face down into your hand or on the table. Or,
Yeah, I'll do it here so you can see, yeah.
Yeah, you deal yours 1 at a time face down there. So it's quite clear that you haven't dealt the same number.
Do you need to know the number?
What number did you deal to?
21, like a blackjack.
15 and 15. So 2 totally random places in the deck.
Yeah.
What card did you deal to by any chance?
The Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, and you dealt down to the 8 of Spades. Right. So what I want you to do now is there was like a last chance that you wouldn't hit the same card. What I want you to do now is do the same thing again. Just deal down again. And just look at each other through the camera. I'm going to try to build that connection now. Yeah.
To the same number?
So, you ready?
We're going to the same number?
Yeah, same
okay.
number, yeah. You tell that, let's build that. Right.
Yeah.
And just after the rest of the deck, you just take the top card. The card's dealt to.
I'll take the top
And
card.
after three, I want you to show each other the card you dealt to. 1, 2, 3.
That is sick. That
Just shows build a connection, you know what I mean?
That is definitely using social media for a positive thing.
Paul?
I really liked it. I didn't notice it didn't have the battery in it, but I've seen how it started to how it come to be, and I'm very impressed because I know you struggle sometimes with the creativity side of it.
Yeah.
But with a few tricks from the last season, absolutely smashed it out of the park. That was like 1 or 2 months of working on it. Wasn't it? We had like maybe 1 podcast, then we did it 2 or 3 after. But to do that in a month, that was like focused and had a good little theme going through it all. And it worked, which is the main thing.
It did. It did.
It worked.
I mean, there was going to be more phases to it, which obviously can add as time goes on, but
that's a definite good starting block. Because the idea is we've got a month to do something. We both got lives, you know what I mean? Like we were both busy outside doing the podcast and stuff. But as long as we can keep creating or like keep creative, like 1 month it might just be a rubbish trick, but it's what we've done throughout that month. Then the next month we start again with something different. But it just so happens to be the first month we did it. Well, second episode. Actually, pretty good tricks.
Long may it continue.
Yeah, and I must admit, I remember we wrote all this deck up together, and I was like, yeah, one-handed, that'll be fun, I'm going to get that. And I got that first.
And I got the no restrictions straight away as well.
Yeah, no restrictions.
So, did you have any other ideas before the effect came to fruition?
The final product. Yeah, initially what I thought of was I wanted to either get a banknote printed, and it would just be a banknote but blank on the back, just so they can tell it's a fake note. And I wanted it £100 note. So you're going to show it like this, like the old $1 million bill change when you show it like that, and then you give it to them, and then they put it in the pocket, whatever. Then you get the trick wrong, supposedly wrong, and say, in fact, take it out. And when they look on the back, then it's got written something like that, or the reveal. Sorry, was on the back of it. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's the reveal. That was the only first thing, but then I thought of, I don't know if you can actually go to like Max Spielman and ask, can I print this £10 note? It's clearly doctored for £100, which is why I made the Bank of Bolton for you with a little crown, little smiley face, because we was in Bolton at the time. That's it, basically. And then it kind of went from there to, right, that's when I thought, it didn't mention which kind of piece of paper. So I thought, right, a little card. I could have just put it on a playing card and thought, haha, loophole. I thought, nah. And then I couldn't put it on there. I had to put two of them together because you could see the writing from it.
I mean, card is a
piece of paper. It's just fake paper, isn't it?
Yeah.
I actually Googled that.
I already
sure.
knew that.
No, I did, but I thought, pretty sure I'm going to do this now. It's like, well, it's actually not.
It's just something to do with the fibres, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like thick cardstock, thick paper stock. Did you have any issues, or did you have any like first ideas from it?
The initial idea was to do like a light heavy battery to show how social media can obviously drain your battery.
That actually involved like holding one, didn't it?
Yeah, or make it can weigh you down a little bit, like weigh your social battery down, because you're not really making like physical connections with people, or you just. Yeah. I think we spoke about it on the performance, saying how people, like especially young people, are nowadays just typing away on a keyboard rather than going out and making human connections.
Yeah, a lot of them don't know how to, because they've not been shown how to. And
we could go deeper into this.
We could. I was about to say that's probably we'll end that tangent there.
But yeah, that was the initial idea, how social media can, and having a massive dependence on social media can literally weigh your social battery down, because you're not going out and exploring or going out and meeting people.
You're living it through a screen, aren't you? Or like through a phone or whatever.
But yeah, that was the initial idea.
Yeah.
But then obviously I thought about making the connection and two people having a connection, which evolved into like a matchup kind of thing.
How did you think the performance with me and Chris went?
It went okay. Obviously, I feel like it would be,
because I'm just gonna preface this. You have had a busy month.
Yeah.
We actually went out to try and get footage, and we ended up looking for venues, which is probably more important.
Yeah.
You probably see this on some behind the scene thing we've got it videoed, but we actually thought, right, well, how can we do it? We need two people, and I think it was me or you was to say, well, Chris was there last night. I was like, jump on a video call and we'll do it over, and he was like, yeah, that'll work. So it was a last minute thing, but I know that you've been busy, really busy this month, so there's no stress on that.
I feel like it would be better in person though as well.
Yeah, it killed in person.
Yeah, because obviously it's about creating that social connection, but I know we did it through social media.
That might be why you didn't think of the battery. If it was in person, you would have been thinking more of the presentation. Yeah,
that's what, and obviously it's not an effect solely based on social media is bad, it's wrong, because we use social media anyway. Of course, yeah. I feel like to talk about creating that social connection, I think it definitely would have more of a bigger impact and play bigger in a social setting.
I don't know if we mentioned that's what your trick's called, isn't it?
Social connection. Yeah.
Social connection. Mine was I.O.U. I think I mentioned that. Did you? So you got light heavy battery. I had the original reveal. Was there any ideas of like the actual? I don't think there's any slights for yours, but I mean like any tech issues that you kind of stumble blocks and you had to get over.
Just the which obviously I think we jammed out on a Zoom call. How it would be possible to make the cards match without giving too much away.
Yeah.
So obviously I had a few ideas that I batted around, but the one we jammed out was a really easy method.
Yeah. Wonder who mentioned that.
I don't know. I think Zoom told me.
But do you know one thing I reckon as well? Obviously, like last time we did the creator trick thing, which was fun, but we did it every now and then. I think we did 2 or 3 tricks like over last season. But if we're going to do it every month, we're going to pick out cards. We're going to have a new card trick or a mentalism trick every month. Jamming on it together as well and helping each other to think like we didn't do that last time.
No, we just
literally
ourselves.
Put the camera on, started the episode, and then the tricks were shown for the first time to catch our reactions.
Yeah.
And I remember that thread trick. I was like,
that was probably the best one I've done.
It was really good, that.
Which has, I guess, since taken a new leap.
A new leap. Speaking of a new leap, the very first season of the Cooler Corner was building up to the Ape and Apple gig, and we already had the venue. So this year, or this season, we didn't have the venue. We've got a video coming where you're actually seeing us looking for gigs. It's over Zoom or something, and like we're trying to get gigs. And when I mentioned we tried to go out and get footage for the performances, we didn't end up doing that. We ended up looking in venues. We might have another venue already.
We do have another venue already.
Would you like to explain?
So on our journey to Bolton, we did go around.
Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
We did go around a few places, and we were quite successful.
I did think about putting that at the start of this podcast, didn't I?
Yeah,
was walking around, because the whole thing of episode 1 was we're going to go out, we're going to do street magic, we're going to do this, but then you had an absolute just down the line going, we can do that, we can just waste time doing street magic, but that's not the tricks we're trying to perform.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, my trick maybe not needed a table. I mean, yours maybe need a table because you're dealing, but you can't do that into someone's hands without it looking awkward. Just so you can say, right, I got a live performance. It's like we're doing a show that's like more of a parlour, isn't it? It's like more of a parlour come cabaret thing. It's like we need to promote that style of magic. And if that style of magic, if street magic can't promote what we're doing street magic for?
No, it does. It makes a lot of sense because
we're not street magicians. We're other magicians.
Yeah, in the end, we would have been cutting ourselves short or selling ourselves short by just doing the street performances.
Just for the sake of it. However, something good came out of that, James.
We did, as I was saying before you interrupted.
Sorry, I'm just getting used to it like you do.
I'm good at it though, you're not. I do it solo.
Go on.
I
was going to mention it now.
I'm not doing it anymore.
I don't want to do it.
We, on the way back from Bolton after having quite a successful time getting yeses,
Unsuccessful time. Looking for venues, actually.
Alright, whatever.
We went in the Balmoral and they gave us the first It was like, oh yeah, give us your name and your numbers and we'll be in touch. And we was like, Sam, carry on.
On the way back we still had a bit more success, didn't we?
A little bit.
And then we give something I call it the Borough Social Club. In Swinton, and we do have that venue for our show on the 10th of October.
Show number 2.
Show number 2, Inspire.
Yes. So we say show number 2 at the moment, but we went through a lot of places around the area, and we've got like 2 or 3 people was like, yeah, we'll definitely put you on, let us know where it is and when it is. We're not being charged for the room, which is awesome. One of them we've got to do a little donation to charity, which is great.
It's a very worthwhile charity though.
No issues on there. And they even said we can like put a bucket round on the day and whatever we make, we'll just give it to charity. Not a problem. Helping each other out. And then one of them, when we went in, the woman was like, oh, you need to speak to such and such. They're behind us here. And we went round speaking to the women who to either owned it or ran it. And she was like, okay, so she was in, one of them was up for it, one was a bit like reserved. And then one of them was like, so what actually is it you do? It's like magic and mentalism. She's like, so what magic? I was like, oh, it's like card tricks. I didn't really want to go too far into it. And she's like, well, can I see one of these card tricks? And I was like, yeah.
Go for it.
So I shown her In Your Hand by Ben Earl. That seems to be my go-to now. Ambitious card's gone. It's In Your Hand. And it floored her, didn't it? Like to the point where the other one, it was proper reserve, was like, oh, that's mint, like we can definitely put that on. And then she was like, what do you do? Oh, like, you can read your mind. Oh, well, go on and show me a mind reading trick. Does an A card on the floor. But she was sat down, to be fair.
It did floor it, though, to be quite fair.
She was actually on the floor with the 8 of spades or whatever it was.
And there was a lot of happy accidents in there as well, in that routine.
See, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
I think I did after.
I know there was a couple behind me who was like trying to look through me and say, what's he doing there? And it's like, oh, I was just doing them a trick.
Well, she dealt down. In the A-can I did, it's like, shows the difference between guesswork and intuition.
Yeah.
So, on the second time of dealing, I said, just deal down a number of cards. And then obviously she didn't count them, so I said, we'll count, see how many you did. And I think she did 13 cards. And I said, does that number mean anything to you?
Oh, you told me. Yeah.
And she said, yeah, it's my son's birthday, which also then turned out to be my birthday.
Yeah.
And the day another child in the pub was born.
Wow.
And I was like...
I didn't know that bit. I knew like it was her kid's birthday. And
I was like, no way does that. I said when, and obviously I was like, yeah, we do tend to do that. Like subconsciously, we deal down to numbers that have correlation to our lives, and I played on that.
Love it.
And then she was like, no way. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Run again. Consider this again.
So even though we didn't get that filmed, that was like we had a little mini audition, and there was like, definitely we'll give you our name, give you a ring. And one thing is, they were both a little bit reserved at the start, wasn't it? But then at the end, the one night we'd actually performed to, she was just had this glossed over look, like she loved what she'd seen.
Flustered.
She's there, she's trying to grab our hands, like, oh, amazing guys, yeah, we'll definitely do that. And I thought, that was like a mint little... And had we just messed around doing street magic, we'd have still been in Bolton Market Street going, you know what I mean? You got 2 minutes? No, okay, bye. So, and we went all the way there, we got like 2 or 3 venues, and we had that one where it was like, even if she don't put us on, we've got a mint little story there.
I think we came away with like 6 or 7 different people wanting to put us on, didn't we? Because we rang that one when we got back.
Yeah, I think, did we video that? I don't know, probably not going to show it. Just for, I don't know what I can show, because she doesn't know it's been recorded.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I literally recorded it just so I've got it if I missed any information that she needed, just so I can listen to it back. But yeah, so other than that, that's probably the biggest thing we've got to mention. We've got the actual second show, second at the moment, might get another one in the meantime. It's in October, 10th of October on a Saturday, and it's going to be free. And we're obviously putting this out on YouTube. We're going to put it out on Instagram. Cooler Corner Podcast on Instagram.
Ta-da.
Jamestomblingmentalism, not magic.
Yeah, not magic.
Paul does tricks. I think that's probably ending. Have you got any?
I do have one point to make. I probably shouldn't say this, but the venue is a lot better than the last one.
Arguable.
No, I feel like it is.
Nah, this is amazing. Like the venue
a really nice
size and the fact they've given it us for free for the night is amazing. So we can't say your name on the camera, but you know who you are.
It's very, it looks big, but it feels intimate.
Yeah. And also, I'm not going to be on the stage. We've had to work that out.
I am.
Yeah. Only because it's the logistics of having people sat down, they're going to be looking up and they're going to see in the bottom of the table. They're not going to be able to see the top of the table.
No, it does make sense. We didn't think about that on the day though, did we?
No, I was like, oh my God, that looks mint. Then I got home and like 1 minute I had to go up like 2 or 3 stairs to get on stage. Like, then you're going to go in, yeah, do you want us to come up? Everyone give him a round of applause. Dead time. It's like, nah, I just need to be run out and go, yeah, you take a card, take a card, take a card. I'll be all around there.
In the same breath though, I'd probably have dead time as well, but you could fill that dead time with And whilst we're coming up, give him a round of applause.
What I just said.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm just thinking myself now because I can talk as well.
You're so selfish.
I've got a stage. You don't.
My stage is the street. My stage is the floor.
Sit with your chest.
Anyway, you got any more points to throw in that are needless?
I've got a couple of darts at home. They got points.
You're making me bored now.
Oh God.
Come on, get a pun. Come on.
I'm not stooping to your level. That's not a pun. I'm just not
I don't
stooping
know if
to your
that was
level.
a pun. I don't do
No,
that.
no, it's not. I'm just not stooping to your level.
Alright, fair enough. So anyway, I think we're already Cooler Corner podcast. James Tomlin, not mentalism.
You've seen the Jackson movie, don't you?
No,
Michael.
I've
movie?
not seen it yet.
Haven't you?
Does he die in the end?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
Well, there's a part on stage during I think it's the Victory Tour with the Jackson 5 where he announces there's going to be no more shows with the Jacksons.
Okay.
This is my Michael Jackson Victory Tour moment. There's going to be no more podcasts now. It's done.
So, let's do it on my own.
But you can't.
Like I said, Cooler Corner podcast. pauldoestricks. We'll see you later.
You did so well.